So my question for you today is, how are you saving your money? Did you go with the old school method, shoebox full of cash? Today we're gonna talk about different options on how you should save your money, or at least what works best for me at least. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but I'm gonna tell you at least how I do it. Welcome back to the channel. What's up with you guys? How you doing? How you been? If you did not know by now, my name is DJ and this is the DNA Show. Now, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. Join the family, join the squad. You already know what to do. Drop a comment if you're new so I can give you a warm welcome. If you old, still drop a comment, because today we want to talk, we want to inform and help each other. Not just me, but I want to make sure that you guys are helping each other as well in the comment section, because we need to get rich together. So don't forget to hit that like button, because you already know that helps the algorithm oh so much. But man, I'm ready to talk about it. Let's go ahead and get into it. So the first question is, did you have a piggy bank or a jar like this? This thing right here, I've had quarters and silvers and all those different things in here for some years. I don't usually get that much change, so it's gonna take me a while to fill this thing up, but I know once I fill this thing up, probably when I'm like 50 or something, it's definitely gonna be worth something. So I know growing up, me personally, a lot of people always told me,
save your money, do what you gotta do to save your money, save your money, save your money.
And I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna save money, I'm gonna save money. Oh, I need to buy those, I need to buy those. And you keep seeing shoes like this and you're like,
bro, how can I save up to afford something like that? The value of this keeps going up, the value of that keeps going up. This is a $1,400 shoe, this one's going for $2,000.
And then you got all these struggles and you're like, bro,
how am I supposed to save to get the sneakers that I want? How am I supposed to save to get the things that I want in life?
Well, today we're gonna talk about it. So like I do always, I went to Instagram and asked my people. If you haven't already, check me on IG, because I always like to engage with you guys, see what you guys are thinking. So as you can see right here on the screen, these are some of the things that people have said to me when I asked them, what are the best ways for you to save some money? How can you do it? What are some strategies? Just wanna see different mindsets, different thought processes, and see how other people are thinking and how they're being successful doing it as well. That way you can kind of get their input and also see, you know, this is working for other people. Oh wow, it might actually be good to do. But at the end of the day, you have to do what is best for you, what is most logical, what is most realistic, and what you think is gonna put you in a better situation later in life. We always get caught up in living in the moment for now, but we have to remember, we do gotta take care of our future, and I want you guys to make sure that you're focused on that as well. Obviously live in the moment, yes, but make sure that you're focusing on living in the moment later so you don't have to work as hard later. So here's a chart of what the typical American savings are. 20 years old, 3,700, 30 years old, 8,500, 40 years old, 10,000, 50 years old, 11,000, 60 years old, 15,000. And I think this is based off of their savings in their savings account and what they have for a fund for themselves. Now, I know a lot of other people have different investments and all those different things, but we're talking about savings in particular. And we're talking about making sure that you're putting yourself in a safe environment, so that way you're always taken care of, so you don't have to worry about falling back on a high interest rate credit card or something like that because you didn't have money in your savings account, and now you got to pay an extra 20% or whatever it is that is for your credit card on top of the money that you owe for whatever that emergency was. A flat tire, got to fix your car, medical emergency, you name it, you know what I'm saying, last minute trip, go see somebody because of an emergency. So those little things like that are definitely things you want to focus on and think about, like, hey, how much do these things cost? How much do I need to have in my account? So just looking at that chart right here, most of the people that watch this channel are in their 20s and 30s, right? So as you can see, anywhere from 4,000 to 8,000, I would say, for a savings. And then you have to factor your lifestyle and all the different things that cost for you, how much your expenses, whatever it may be. And we can talk about all those things in other videos, but let's talk about 3 solid methods that should work for you that I think are pretty bulletproof. So the first thing that is most important, you have to understand your mindset and know where you want to go and where you want to be. I know people that have less money on an income basis, but have a bigger savings than people that have a high income and they have low savings. And sometimes that hurts them. Or there's people with less incomes with bigger investments as well. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it does actually happen. So don't use this count that,
oh, well, I don't make as much
or whatever it is. Please try not to make an excuse for yourself and try to find a solution for that problem, because I don't want you to come up with an excuse and make it hurt yourself. Because at the end of the day, whatever I say or whatever excuse you make, it's not, your excuse won't affect me. My excuse will affect me. Your excuse will affect you. So again, don't come up with excuses for yourself. We got to find ways to figure it out, because I was in that same situation. What am I gonna do? I don't know. And then I started figuring out. So if you have a job and you have a solid income, or any job in general, and you know you got a consistent in income, you want to save anywhere from 10 to 20%. And this is all going to kind of vary based on your income, your budget, your expenses, all those different things. But a lot of people try to save anywhere from 10 to 20% of their income to allow them to have a bigger savings later. They also, invest in a 401k, all those different things. That's something we could talk about later as well. But just saving a part of your check and allocating that money towards savings is a huge way to grow your savings really fast. Now, if you don't have a job and you're younger, you're maybe 15, 16, 20, 30. Sometimes people are out of a job in a situation and they're trying to find ways to save money. The number one thing you can do for younger people is if you get money for gifts or things like that, or people want to give you gifts, ask for cash in trade, or find a way to get that gift and turn it into cash. So now you have money that you can save, and take the money that you get for all gifts throughout the year, whatever it may be, save that money. Don't go out and spend it on something if you don't know what the right investment for it is, because if you just go out and spend it, especially on food and different things like that, you're gonna lose your money really fast and you're not gonna get anything in return. We wanna make sure that we're saving our money for then a nest egg for ourselves to protect ourselves, and then after we have enough saved for that, then we can go out and start investing and make our wiser decisions to help grow our money. One thing that I used to do when I was in college, and I would say a little bit in high school, but mainly in college, I would always round to the 10th of the dollar. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but let's say in an account there's $7,467.47. Well, that means I'm gonna put $7.47. I would round that to the 10th of the dollar, right? I would take that $7.47 and put it in my savings account. I would round every single one of my bank accounts down to that zero for the 10th dollar, and that would put money in my savings account. And I did that every single night before I went to sleep. I know it sounds kind of weird and it's a little bit of extra work, but it was a mental goal for me to like, hey, I'm saving, I'm consciously doing this, I'm doing it often, I'm doing it every single day. Anytime I ever spend money on something, I'm always saving some cash. Every time I have an opportunity to make a zero at the end of my account, sometimes it's like $9.89. You're like, damn, that's close to 10, but I would still save that $9.89. So something like that, just kind of beating yourself mentally and understanding like, hey, I can do this, is a huge way to help yourself get into that mode of saving and that mindset of like, yeah, I can actually do this. Nowadays, there's so many different apps like Acorn or Stash or something like that. Me personally, I tried out the Stash app. I used it for like maybe like a year or so. I still have it. And on that app, you can do automatic withdrawals. And a lot of people are big fans of that because they have set a number to do withdrawals every week, every month, whatever it may be. And it's a set number. You could withdraw 20 bucks a week, $5 a week, whatever you want to set it to, and it can do that for you. That way it's out of sight, out of mind. You don't even think about it, and it's just automatically withdrawing from your bank account. With that being said, you got to make sure that you got money coming into the bank account. Otherwise, it's going to keep withdrawing every week or month or whatever, and then you're going to be like,
yeah, where'd all my money go? Oh, it's all in savings, right?
and you're like, well, I can't even eat, I can't live. So you got to find the balance of like, okay, how much money can I actually take away from my bank account each month, and set a goal to reach those goals, and how can you increase that income to allow yourself to save more by the end of the year, 2 years from now, whatever it may be. So automatic withdrawals is definitely a great option, and I would probably recommend doing that. I tried it and I liked it, so I'm not mad at it. I think you should try it at least and test it out for a month or two, just to kind of feel, okay, do I really want to do this or not? If you like it, keep doing it. If you don't do it anymore. A lot of people say,
okay, well, if I have money and I'm saving it, well, then how can I get more money off of my money in a savings account? What's the best savings account, whatever I could do?
You have different places like Citi, 1.2% APY, like, oh, it sounds good. Make sure you click on the details and understand the definition of the account and all the little fine print stuff, because sometimes on those accounts, oh yeah, we got 1.2% return on my money, but you need to have a minimum of 25,000 or whatever it may be. So make sure that you understand like, oh, this isn't actually applicable to me, or yes, this is applicable to me and I can use this option. So when you're going looking at high yield savings accounts, make sure that you read the fine print and understand like, oh, okay, I have to have this minimum amount in here to make this benefit actually, beneficial, because a lot of people think they can get that and they're like,
oh damn, I don't even have enough savings in there to get the full benefit.
Another one that I personally really like and I have on my phone as well, it's called the Wealthfront app. And on that app, they have a high yield savings account on there as well. It was up to like 2%, but over time things have changed and now it's down to 0.35%, but that is higher than your normal banks that you would get. So I'm still not mad at that. and there's no fees. I don't have to worry about a minimum or anything like that, and I can just have money put in there as well. You can also set up automatic payments, automatic withdrawals, whatever you like to call it, to add money to that savings account. And I think one of the best things about that app in particular is it sets out a full blueprint. You could say, okay, this is how much I plan on saving, this is how much my mortgage is, my bank account, my credit cards, my debt, everything. It'll link all that for you on the app, and then from there it'll tell you your projections based on your home value, based on your savings, based on your annual income, your projected goals for savings. And then it'll say, this is the point where you'll get to your goal of $1 million, $2 million, whatever your goal is. You can set those different things on the chart, and then it'll tell you exactly, you should be here at this point when you turn this age. You should be here at this point when you turn this age. And it also shows you your net worth, all those different things. So I think that right there is definitely a great way to just put your life on track and see it in scale and actually view it and be like,
oh, I can do this if I do this, this, and this. And this is where I'll be here if I continue to save at this rate.
So at the end of the day, I hope this video was very, very helpful. These are just things that I have experienced, things that I have done, stuff that I've learned from, and I'm excited to hear what you guys have to offer. Drop comments down below in the comment section. I literally just want to help you guys grow. You guys can help me grow. If you guys got some great ideas for saving, investing, whatever it may be, drop a comment down below. Nobody's smarter than nobody here. We're all here to help each other. We're not here for none of that extra stuff. I want family to grow. I want all of us to grow. I want you guys to strive to be great and succeed. I'm so excited for you guys. Doing stuff like this, honestly, bro, is some of my favorite videos, just because it just makes me so happy to see a lot of people continue to grow and be like, damn, I actually got benefits from learning from that video or whatever it may be, or talking to somebody else in the comment section. So continue to grow the community, continue to stay strong. I appreciate you guys. I love y'all. You already know what's up. My name is DJ. I'm signing out. I got to go. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I got to go. I'm gone. Peace. Today's comment of the day is going to be a question. Drop a comment down below and let me know what your savings goals is. Where would you like to see yourself at a year from now? Is that X amount of dollars, this right here, that right there, whatever it may be? Let me know what your savings goals is. Or is it literally just setting up a savings account or whatever it may be? Also, if you haven't already, go ahead and check out the link in the comment section. I have that pinned for you. That will direct you over to the course. We talk about things like this with saving money, how to grow your collection, how to flip kicks, all those different things. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm gonna see y'all. I'm out. Catch you tomorrow. Ow.